appreciate the the sentiment.
Replace the Sprite with some other food and I'll take it.
Oh yeah, are we live?
Are we live?
Yeah,
okay.
I just checked.
First map Cthulhu.
Alright, so what had happened here? We missed bands, or we had bands pulled up, but they went through it pretty quickly. But yeah, first pitch coming in. Let me do a quick rejoin. 1 second.
Yeah, we're getting into Hard Rock 1. We're getting into Hard Rock 1. I genuinely have no clue what this map is. Also, please make an announcement. There you go. Okay. You didn't ping anyone, by the way, Sunka. All right, we're getting off to iicookie versus Rack.
So this is gonna be, yeah, this is the Hard Rock 1, right? Yeah, this is gonna be a real test right off the bat for both the players to see where their aim is on the day. This is gonna be a lot of pretty standard, like, hard rocking patterns, I would say, but very strict timing on a lot of these, like, trade-offs on these notes, and a real test on how good their accuracy is going to be going into this match.
Yeah, I mean, Hard Rock 1's always like that, where you're just being tested on. Can you be consistent at AR10? And right now it looks like iicookie is not having a very good time. Ack and combo. Well, combo's alright, but the Ack is just not there right now, and it's making up an 80,000 point difference. It's just a third of the way through the map.
Yeah,
now,
it's not a super long. Oh, double. Yeah. That. Oh, I thought it was a double break. I don't know why. I'm tripping. Yeah, Tricky not happy with that break. Definitely getting warmed up into this one. Probably trying to get the aim on lock and trying to build a little momentum here, but Rack is coasting. This is looking like a very comfortable first pitch and kind of a genuinely insane score to back it up too.
Bombo
finally does find the break, but so far into the map at the point where, you know, it'd take genuinely miracles for it to come back now. But
I think it'd take more than a miracle. I think Rack would have to Alt F4 and also log into the database and just delete
maybe DM Sonata on the side and say that I actually don't want this score submitted. But
that is just a clean, good score. 96% strong well, not that strong, but pretty good accuracy. 500k on Hard Rock 1 on demand, not free. But Rack making it look like it is on sale at a discounted rate. What a fantastic opening statement. But if you're iicookie, this is Rack's pick, right? You should just be glad it isn't a breakpoint.
And I think that's gonna be kind of the theme of a lot of the pits this match. So Cookie's gonna want to lean heavily into the hidden here. Known to be pretty comfortable in the hidden. That's something that Rat previously had not been too well versed in, but now with his massive tourney level up in just the past few months, has been getting so good at every skill set that even the hidden pits are going to be kind of scary going in here. And clearly playing the Hard Rock 1 that well, looking like he's comfortable. Looking like he probably warmed up for this one.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Rack is just ready to go on kind of a warpath. And I think really the only thing that's stopping him from just kind of sweeping right now is just gonna be a few breaks here and there. You know what I mean? Like,
Raj, Cookie saying, I feel like I actually have no picks against Rat. That's what I'm saying. Rat is entered so many tourneys in just the last few months alone and has become such a solid all-around player that I think some of his worst performing scores are still going to be, you know, good enough to get over the line here. So the pick strategy from Cookie is going to have to be basically perfect if he wants to take this one the distance.
I mean, I think that I think that if you feel that way, you just have to pick what you're good at. Like you can't think too much about your opponent. You just have to say, well, this is my best scorer, so I just gotta pick what I'm good at. At the end of the day, it is an individual game. Your opponent can't play any defense against you. Like, if you know that you can full combo a map, pick it.
All right, no mod 5, we get a little bit of precision.
Yeah, some precision here. I think that if you're concerned about a good all-around player, gimmick is generally the way to go, especially on a little bit of a harder gimmick here. But we'll have to see if Rack is like also good at AR8 CS7.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he has been also practicing a lot of precision lately and has been playing, or has at least been known to play AR8. So I do think while this would probably be a strong pick into, you know, maybe 90% of every other player in Akarin, this is, he might have his work cut out for him, assuming Rat doesn't, you know, melt down here.
Yeah, Rack is saying this is a gamble map, so we'll see, but gambling might not mean much if the odds are already in your favor. So we'll have to see if iicookie can bring the heat, or if Rack will just gnaw them to pieces.
For sure. And this map too, it's on the longer side, but the build up leading in, like the real meat of the map doesn't even start until after the first break, and a lot of this part here is just going to be seeing if the players are going to feel comfortable going into AR8 CS7, and so far Cookie finding misses on, you know, like I said, the easiest part of the map probably.
Yeah, that's not really how you want to start. Like 99.1 already right now. Right now. No. Believe. Surely it's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Yeah. But so far, yeah, Rat's looking incredibly comfortable. I mean, like I said, huge level up in just about every skill set as of the last few months, and these more gimmicky pits is no exception. Rat's been playing a lot of under CS9 type maps, a lot of higher CS, or a lot of under AR9 type maps, a lot of higher CS maps lately. And that's showing here. The athlete is kind of monumental for where we are in the map at the moment.
Yeah, it's I'll say it that it just isn't looking close. It looks like it looks like we're watching a seasoned tournament player versus someone who has not had the chance to really build those skills. Sure, Rack breaks there, but 89% accuracy. Another break from Rack. Score gap is kind of going down, but it's it doesn't. Even if
I agree with you. There's not a whole lot to say. It's like
even if iicookie wins this map here, it doesn't feel like there's a reasonable way forward into the match, right? Like Rack is just looking so dominant right now that
yeah. I will say a lot of Cookie's best pits in, you know, his previous match and previous appearances have all been hidden, so I'm pretty shocked to not see that be one of the first pits, since the entire hidden pool was left open. Cookie does have some kind of insane reading scores too. Hidden 2 definitely could have been a pit here, but maybe
wait, hold on.
I just don't think there's one more spike here.
No, wait, come on, Cookie!
Oh my!
No way!
Wait.
Hold, please!
Oh!
The final miss!
Oh my. Okay, well, while we were yapping,
what the hell?
a 92-12 4-miss B rank just beat Rat's 504k score.
What?
Alright, well, good on Cookie. He secured his map pitch, like we expected.
As we all thought halfway through the map.
Yeah, as we all knew was gonna happen. Okay.
How do you even explain this score to someone? How do you explain that Cookie won this with that score?
This is an awesome snapshot for when people say Osu's a combo game. Or Osu's an ad game, and it's like, well, no, it's a combo game. Huge props to Cookie for. Okay, yeah, we're talking a lot. Like Rat had an insane accuracy lead, but that's huge ups to Cookie to actually hold in what looked like a genuinely 0% chance moment, and secured a point out of thin air.
I genuinely cannot believe what I just witnessed.
That's awesome.
Like, sure, we were talking about how the odds are generally in Rack's favor, but sometimes you gamble enough, it will come up your way. But unfortunately, it looks like Rack is about to put their thumb on the scale with No Mod 4, and
tough one here. I think
this one is tough.
Yeah, this is for people who won't have played this skill set too much, or these awkward types of rhythms. They will probably be eaten alive by this map. It's so hard to hold combo on some of these patterns.
Yeah, it's kind of swingy.
Yeah, and I don't know.
It's like a semi-swingy map.
Yeah, I don't know. Given how well, again, we were talking down Cookie last match, but he still came away with the win. So anything can happen, I guess. But given how
anything can happen,
we've
already seen the impossible. So we'll just have to see if that is a twist of fate, or a twist of fate, or a path that we are truly walking down. Now this map we have seen. I believe I've seen this pulled in a hard rock pool, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Like it was really. This is really tough already, and I think what I recall from the hard rock is that it's just weird slider tech. It's so hard to hit all the slider ends, but Rack is just doing it somehow.
Yeah,
Double
and
S.
like I said, it's not only is it the sliders, it's at such random, well, almost random feeling timings. It's very unorthodox mapping here, and if you, like I said, if you don't play this type of map, you probably are going to not do very well. But Cookie does finally break, though. I was gonna say he was still holding despite the athlete, but now it is firmly in Rat's favor.
Oh, but Rack does find that break, and I mean, after last map, you don't want to call a race too early, but this one does look a little bit further out of reach.
Yeah, maybe a little more
bit
dire, given that the map is half the length of last one, so yeah, there's really not going to be enough time here, I think.
Well...
Wait, hold on. Cookie making a believer again, maybe.
There's no way it happens again. There's no
I mean,
way
no,
that surely there's no way it happens again.
that'd be ludicrous. It'd
You
never
can't-
happen a
you-
second time.
there's not enough time. You can't tell me there's enough time with this. Rack breaks. No, don't do it, man. Don't do. Okay, 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 okay.
So we almost just saw lightning strike twice, but I do think the early accuracy lead Rat got off to just insurmountable there, unless he held. Still a good score though, and especially good act. I think that probably is a runaway in most other matches, but yeah.
Noom, what do you mean that we're out to get Cookie? They have 87% accuracy. He deserves.
Right.
You know, there's only a 50. There's like only a 50 combo difference between these two. You know, like it's not that far. It's not that far ahead. But
So I'm thinking here.
Rack is looking a little more unsteady than I think we were expecting.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of worried about too, because I'm thinking here, it's probably gonna be HD, and it's probably gonna be consistency here.
Hidden 3.
Hidden 3, a little bit more on the rhythm side.
Yeah,
maybe
I think
felt good about that last pitch, timing wise.
Rack
Maybe
calling.
failing.
Rack calling.
Calling Rack. Yeah, I mean, because this is another one of those pits where I think you can combo game very hard here.
Yeah, but the thing is that if iicookie can combo game, then Rack can also combo game, because this is one where I think it's just hard to break. You know what I mean? It's just hard to break because no matter what you do, your curse is going to be in generally the right spot. I think the only way you tend to break here is just over tapping and getting this that way.
I think it's missed times. Like if you're not actually comfortable with the rhythm, or at least what you should be playing, then yeah, that's probably the only way they break. We're probably about to see like sit slider breaks or something.
Yeah, it is hidden. It is hidden, so it is a little bit easier to misread those rhythms. But I mean, this match's script has already been flipped on its head, so I'm not really gonna say anything with any certainty. I'll be real. I just know that whatever we're gonna see, it's probably gonna be kind of. It might be a little unbelievable.
I will say again, this should have been Cookie's wheelhouse here. He's pretty known to actually enjoy hidden a lot more than I think most of the players in the Octane bracket. Maybe not this type of hidden 3 type pitch, but I would have expected a hidden pitch off of his very first map pitch. So seeing it here makes a lot of sense, but Rat again showing that accuracy is going to be on his side.
Yeah, Cookie dropping, I think, at least every other slider end I'm seeing on their screen right now.
Definitely, yeah.
They need just hold on a little bit longer, just a little tiny bit, man. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in combo game mode. I think at the moment it's gonna take a little bit more than this if Rat doesn't break for Cookie to try to bolster some sort of advance on this score lead.
Yeah, 97%.
It's only 50K now, but it's about to really skyrocket now that we're about to pass the halfway point.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I guess the strategy here for iicookie is you just keep your combo, hope Rack breaks, because if you know you're probably never gonna compete with them in terms of accuracy, then you just wait. But right now, it is not happening. This map is just kind of so easy to combo that even if you're a little bit nervous on Rack's side, you're just not going to find those misses as easily as you would on those higher skill cap maps. And this hidden pool in particular doesn't have those higher skill cap maps where you'd expect to find a bunch of chain misses. Now, Rack does over tap there a little bit, maybe showing a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of, okay, that cursor is shaking a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's,
but iicookie's the first one to
yeah.
break.
And that is maybe the worst timing for it, considering Rat still holds so strong. And yeah, it's a really solid conversion here off of a breakpoint. Now going into the last part of the map.
Yeah, even if Rack logs off here,
he does miss.
Well,
but,
I did say he did miss right there. But unfortunately, nothing doing. You could have frozen them in amber, and it would still be the same years later. 831,000 combo or not combo, 831,000 points, by the way.
Crazy score. Solid S rank. An 800k there is a pretty massive statement. When you pitch a map and your opponent 830k's it and wins out, that's
580
tough.
is a fairly respectable score, honestly. Like it isn't like blow you out of the water, but it isn't usually lose by 200,000 points.
For sure. And now
he was saying that's top 1. I don't think that's top 1. I don't think that map is that hard to combo.
I haven't even seen the other matches, so I'm actually not. Oh, my goat, Ratch. Oh, we're not counting my replay, right? No, I'm not gonna take it away from Ratch. That's the joke. All right. But Hard Rock 2 coming through. Consistency at 4 minutes on Hard Rock.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Rag, I don't know if this is the right pick here. Because where we've seen Rag falter is on the consistency.
Which is not something you'd associate with him. His accuracy has been consistently better, but it's his aim that's been a little bit off. Just ever so slightly off lately.
It's been those misses, those crucial misses late in the map that have given iicookie that first point. So I'm not really sure why you go Hard Rock 2 here. I think there are other more confident picks, but I mean, I
actually think that it's probably just how much worse Cookie usually performs on Hard Rock is the motive behind this pick, because Iraq is known to be a pretty solid consistency player on average and has some of the best accuracy in the server. I think he's really just going to try to ride this Hard Rock, and even if he's not maybe playing at his best today or like just missing in random spots, is still confident that it should be enough to outperform what should be Cookie's worst skill set here.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Rat getting to set the seed, basically putting himself in a gold bastion.
Yeah.
And it looks like that accuracy gap is just going to be the tail of this map.
It's gonna be a tough one too, because it's not like there's super major diff spikes where you can really bank on Rat missing here. So all this accuracy is really gonna add up with how this map plays out.
Yeah, and I mean, it isn't necessarily something you'd expect iicookie to really combo that much on. Like, sure, that Nomad 6 did really go their way, but that was also at AR8. This is AR10, and we're already seeing the comfortability level be far, far different on the side of Cookie. This isn't chocolate chip, this is more like stale oatmeal.
If even. Though, starting to build now, I mean, he only really missed towards the beginning part. It's going to be this first major TI section that kind of determines the pacing of the map. Because again, it's a combo game, so, assuming Rat finds a miss on something random and Cookie holds, we might have a much closer match than it may appear. And it might actually be that.
Come on.
Cookie
There's no way.
is
There's no way it happens again.
with 80 sits and is about to flip the score lead if he can just hold through the rest here.
Now the thing is, that is a big ask because that's Frack. The thing is, that's a
Again,
big ask because
yeah.
that's 2 more minutes. Now the thing is that Rack has started missing,
Yeah, it's...
and that ACK has gone to 91. The ACK gap has shrunk.
I think you did call it pretty well here, that his consistency definitely feeling off. He's known to be one of the most solid consistency players, but I wouldn't say, like, AR-10 Hard Rock is his strong suit. So...
Yeah, it seems like in this... It feels like in this match, there's been this event horizon past 2 minutes where once Rack gets past it, he just can't stop attracting the misses. Like...
And...
We've seen it again and again.
Yeah,
I mean,
another TI, and Cookie just gets to build a score lead for... Oh, finally does find the break. Okay. It's gonna be a close one here because, you know, given the accuracy, you would expect Rat to make the comeback here, but...
Score gap is shrinking, but
yeah,
Rack
those misses
going...
can come from pretty much nowhere.
Yeah, especially on Hard Rock 2. Now, the thing is, I don't think that there's a lot of super diff spiky stuff coming up. Cookie's gonna try to come up this this section right here. Rack doesn't break here. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes it all the way home, but that isn't a sure thing by any means. Does hit the one stream now, and now they see it. Now they know.
25k is the score lead, and that is virtually nothing with this combo lead now.
Yeah, all Rack has to do is stay calm, stay collected, don't miss. That's the biggest part. Because a miss here for either side really just decides the map. And Rack looks like they're okay.
I think so. I think, you know, recovered enough. Looking like it may have been a repeat from our very weird map 2, but, you know, closing it out with a 700 combo towards the end is just enough to get there.
Didn't spin all the way either, Rack?
Yeah.
Come on.
Would have genuinely been crazy if that came down to spinner.
Imagine, just imagine. We should give the point to iicookie for the effort.
Damn, kind of a tale of this match so far. It's been consistently in favor of Rat on just about every pick in terms of how comfortable I think the players look, but when it matters most, Cookie's been holding and just not able to hold enough there. But I mean, these pits are dicey.
Yeah, it feels like neither player really wants to win. That's what it feels like.
I think they want to win too bad.
Yeah,
I think they're
Neither player looks like they want it. That's what I mean. Both of them are just kind of like throwing and then counter throwing and then counter throwing.
Yeah. And they're like, oh wait, no, I have it, and then they lose, and it's like, I don't know. But you know, potential last map here. We'll have to see what the pick is going to be going forward. If Cookie's going to be able to secure another of his map picks. I'm, again, probably leaning towards Hidden 1 or Hidden 2 being the pick here, but I don't know. It's up in the air at the moment, and Hidden 2. Okay.
I mean, no surprise, right? If you are a Hidden player, I think that the Hidden 2 is better, just because Hidden 1 is so consistency focused that you're just really playing into Rack's hands. Like, at least with Hidden 2, you can kind of think, okay, maybe Rack hasn't practiced, or maybe he misreads one or two things. You know.
And yeah, I think you know, given the state of the match, the random misses that Rack is kind of accruing, this is a pretty solid pick for that. I think it's pretty easy if your aim doesn't feel on the day to, you know, misread a couple of these sliders, maybe not tap some of these overlaps properly, and you know, assuming Cookie can do that even just slightly better, that's gonna make the difference here. So
Yeah, but
good.
now I think the way that I would characterize the complexion of this map, though, is that Cookie is just kind of playing for pride right now. Because after this, if they win, I don't know what they pick. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
it'll be hard. I think. I mean, I don't think you need a crazy analyst to say that a 4-1 comeback is going to be pretty difficult here, but I think especially given how some of these map hits have looked, it kind of looks almost coin flippy. So
Yeah, I mean anything can happen, and anything really has already happened because Frack has less act than Cookie.
yeah, I will say this intro before the song picks up, in my opinion, a little bit more awkward to actually get good accuracy on. It's gonna be who's more comfortable on, you know, once this song picks up and the more complex like string or slider aim here. As you can see, Rat did end up building up his accuracy a bit more, but Cookie's still struggling in that department.
Yeah, the real key to this map are these overlaps. If you can read those, and I think for most hidden mains, most people who have at least played a little bit of gimmick, these aren't that bad, right? There's no like doubles that you have to read or things that like go back on each other more than once. It really is just a few back and forths, and I think that if you can read it, it's sections like these where you're gonna miss. Like, oh,
Yes, and that's what I'm talking about. It's yeah, these with his aim being what it is, Cookie just kind of needs to combo game as he has been doing prior.
oh,
Does
but
miss
over
there.
taps,
Yeah,
over taps on that one.
crazy over.
Oh no, that was a banjo break.
Ooh, wait a minute. This is what was looking pretty dire is now insanely doable. I think that's easily one of the hardest sections of the map. The transition from these normal patterns that you would expect to see with those slightly longer sliders, and Quickie showing that he does have the ability to hold through that.
Yeah, and the reading does actually get a little bit easier as the map goes on. It leans more into the aim as we go on, and we get into the section again where Rack has missed once before. I wouldn't say to expect another, but Cookie here just has to stay strong. Just keep themselves calm. But is that a banjo miss or is that real? It's looking very real.
I think it's real,
but
but
Rat gives it over.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. This is easily probably the most spiky section of the map. I do think some of these sliders can pretty easily trip you up, and maybe under different circumstances, oh my god, they both hit maybe the hardest slider section, but you know, with basically equal combo, neither one's gonna get a lead here over the other, or the lead's not gonna flip, rather. Cookie's gonna hold strong.
Cookie finding that pivotal second point, hitting a huge 3 to cut the lead down to 40. And we'll really just have to see if Rat can close it out with this pick or if Cookie will stay alive just a little bit longer.
A little bit of a cursor dance at the end from Ratch. Probably, again, like 460k, probably not would have been too bad going up against anyone else on a specific day, but Cookie is showing that, you know, I'm the hidden player. I enjoy the skill set. Even if I have an uphill battle, I'm still gonna sit to my guns and pick hidden.
Yeah, I mean, for Cookie, you kind of have to think ahead, right? You're gonna have to think ahead. What map do you want to pick to put yourself on match point, or to force tiebreaker? Because in this case, you just survive whatever Rack picks, and then you have a pick to go to tiebreaker.
For sure.
I would imagine that you pick hidden 1, but you're going against a huge wall. Because right now I think if Rack picks double time, the match is over.
Yeah, it's
I really think so.
it could be. It's hard to
No mod
say because
one.
oh, no mod one.
I
All right,
think that
because
for
I was gonna say
content,
it's
this is-
hard to say with how they're playing, with how random some of these breaks could be. I guess any pick feels like it could be scary, but yeah, this is kind of the pick that I think
Yeah, but I mean,
we'd have expected to see.
I think that double times are more skill cappy in a way that would
Yeah.
just make Cookie miss.
For sure.
I think Rack's being a little bit nice with this pick just because, you know,
Cookie.
if you picked double time, you probably would have won. But this
Cookie
one
with
is,
the
this one
please
is
let this be
like-
my first time FC in chat.
this one is a little bit closer, I believe, in terms of not skill capping either player, but that just means that we're gonna see nerves play a huge role here because Cookie is thinking I have to win this or I lose, right? It's just over. And Rack right now is just trying to close it out. And we've seen that they're not terribly consistent today. So any amount of nerves could mean a huge difference here.
Yeah, I think what Rat pretty much has to do going in here is, channel channel his farmer, channel his inner aim consistency, which he's shown that he's been probably some of the most proficient at in the server. Holding this double S going into this intro. None of the rhythms are going to be particularly difficult in this map, except for, the one guitar section breakdown. It's just going to be about holding here.
Cookie did basically almost chain miss the stream and then did possibly miss. They're looking uncomfortable to say the least, and Rack is just looking calm. Oh my god!
Okay. Well, we might have a map on our hands then. Because, even with that miss, I wouldn't say the accuracy is... This is some of the best accuracy we've seen from Cookie in the match. So, assuming you're able to combo game your way through this one, you won't have to combo game much harder than you did in some of the previous maps. So...
This
is a bit scary.
This is genuinely unbelievable. Cookie missed on the jump section. Now Rack back in control. Didn't even lose the score lead while he was there. Oh my goodness.
Now, I will say, what's very funny if you follow any of Rat's scores, he's known to complain about consistently getting one missed plays, so let's see if that turns into one of these.
Now the thing is... Oh, no way!
Yeah.
No way you missed that! What the hell?
No, Rat would thank me for that. He knows,
Like
he knows that I know
eyes.
him good enough, so...
It looked like he closed his eyes or something.
Yeah,
What
that actually happened to me. I blinked the wrong time on the map, and I fucking missed. Sorry. But, and we're right back into it.
Right.
Virtually no score lead now.
Yeah.
If he just holds combo.
In the middle of competition, but Cookie getting revenge on the jump section, not missing the second one, and Rack suddenly the one trying to play catch up, but that act is holding the score lead where it is for now as we hit the rhythm section. And neither player misses the one two, but
Rat
no
misses
way!
On, yeah, I think
no
what should have
way!
been the most comfortable stream there, not really too much aim involved, just
pinch yourself,
very awkward.
pinch yourself, take a sniff of that candle. You are not dreaming. This is real. Cookie has the lead on Nomad 1, looking to take a break point from Rack, looking to force their map pick, and trying to get one map closer to tiebreaker on a map called Don't Forget. We forgot that anything can happen, that there's always a chance, and that even the most strong of players may blink and may falter. Oh my god.
Wow, yeah. That is a solid bounce back. That may have been the most consistent we've seen Cookie on any map at the moment,
That is
and it wasn't hidden.
unbelievable.
It wasn't gimmicky low CS or high CS.
What
It
is
was
happening?
it was what should have been Rack's skill set, and he takes it and secures. Well, I say secure. He doesn't secure tiebreaker just yet. There's still at least one more map pit to go. This is the critical point of the match so far.
And you have to remember, if not for that no mod 6, this map would already be over.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy to think.
Yeah,
if he didn't hold in the most insane 80 sits or whatever it was fashion, yeah, we would not be here.
And I mean, here you just pick hit and one, no thinking, no question about it.
Yeah, I think you gotta, right? You clearly showed that your aim consistency is good enough on your, what should be your worst one, which is the no mod one, that a hidden one pitch should be good. Given that, the aim is a little awkward on hidden one, there's some angles that maybe in practice you could pretty easily miss on, I still think it's going to be the strongest pitch here. Like, far and away, actually.
Serves us right for that first no mod 6 map where we're talking about Rack, just kind of steamrolling it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I mean,
I think...
HP1 is a huge gamble, but I mean, you don't want to play double.
Yeah,
okay.
hidden one, he lost.
I can see a double time one pick, but hidden one is just. I think it's just if you're comfortable on hidden, this is something this is something that you can full combo more often than not. I think.
We'll have to see if, because he does say in chat this is gonna be a gamble. I could very well see this being one of those maps. I think it's pretty easy if you practice this map a lot. There's some patterns, there's some certain jumps that you can very easily mind block on. So maybe because we're seeing this so late into the match, Cookie had that going on with this map. Maybe that's why we didn't want to see it that early. But if there's ever a time to pull it out, it should be now. It should be to try to secure a tiebreaker. It should be after you take an aim consistency pitch.
Yeah, this is for the map, and you've already seen that Rack has not been able to find that consistency. I'll be honest, I think the double time one might have been the pick, because we've seen Rack falter so often on aim, but
yeah, and it does raise suspicion, right? When you see that Rat's not leaning into the double time page, you're like, okay, well, maybe there's something to be had there. But given Cookie's background, I think we were probably always seeing hidden pits coming through, or at least in this specific pool. So
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. But here are the stakes.
Oh yeah, Boncho's gonna have to restart. Yeah, I was about to say we have audio and we have no gameplay.
But yeah, here are the stakes. If Cookie wins this, they go to tiebreaker. If Rack wins this, it is over.
Yeah.
Keep
in mind though, it is winner's bracket, so it's not like Cookie would be out. But I mean, the states are so massive with only 2 players advancing on. So
yeah, and not only that, this is the final map of the comeback.
Sanaka in chat complaining about Tourney Client.
And man, I really hope we get to watch it.
Man, I can't wait to look at the results screen and see who won.
Finger control Mega Pack.
Oh, we're at Kono Hotep.
Oh my god!
Wait a minute.
No
Wait,
way,
we came
no
back
way,
to
no way, no
something
way. There's ain't no way.
Actually wild here.
There's
This
no
is correct.
shot. You're kidding.
Halfway through the map. Poncho maybe trolling us again. Can't really tell at the moment.
Okay, no,
there we
no,
go.
there we go.
Synced up and oh my
100K?
combo game from Cookie.
100K? You're joking. There's no way.
This-
There's a quarter of the map left.
Yeah.
There's like only 800 combo. There's barely any time. If Cookie gets like 600 combo, that's basically the map.
No, I think it's already the map. I think
Oh my god!
with his accuracy being actually so even, he could have broken before. Yeah, he breaks there
He did break-
finally,
what,
but
Rat
so does
trades it?
Rat, and
Oh
yeah,
my god!
it's
We're going to
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker! From 4-1, Cookie comes all the way back and forces the tiebreaker.
All right, you need to yap. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe what I'm watching. Oh my god! We go to tiebreaker. And this tiebreaker, if I remember correctly, is mostly aim. And if I have remembered the last, 5 or so maps, aim seems to favor Cookie. So I don't know what I'm going to see here. I don't know what's about to happen. All we can do is sit here and watch and witness tiebreaker. Cookie versus Brack. Brack, who looked so strong and so good, but failed to close it out.
All right.
Cookie, who looked done for, who looked burned in the oven. Looking like they're trying to scrape off that layer of charcoal and reveal something perfect beneath. My goodness, I thought that we were in for a sweep, and now it is time to clean up with one last thing.
I will say, after what we witnessed with Nomad, the second map, the precision comeback, I figured that this match was not going to be what I expected, but this was maybe really not what I expected. I think if you're looking at their performances, especially as of lately, yeah, you probably would have expected a sweep, or at least, 5-2, 5-3, something of the likes, but Cookie bringing it all the way back, and now, with how combos have been, with how maps have gone, it's pretty unpredictable who takes it at this point, in my opinion.
It's tiebreaker. It's tiebreaker for a reason. It could go either way, and I get the feeling it's not going to be as straightforward as you might expect. 5.7 stars, 5 minutes. That will be all that separates one of these players from losers bracket. And my goodness, we are in for a ride. Cookie trying to find out what the map is. Has not played
Trying to figure it out. Being like, no, I don't actually have it. Yeah, it's crazy given the state of this match, because I do think we already saw that Noom went down to the lower bracket at this point. If we had Rack as well, who I think a lot of people had pinned as maybe, a top 4, top 5, maybe even higher than that competitor in the bracket, then It's looking pretty dire down there, so.
There is a world. There is a world where Noom and Rack meet in losers bracket.
Yeah, and not in losers finals.
Yeah, not in
which,
losers finals.
Yeah, it is what
So
I think a lot of people would have expected.
There's a world where Noom and Rack don't make move.
Yeah, because Mikon's gonna do it.
Oh my god, Rack with an early
right,
miss,
here we go.
though.
Yeah, super early though. I mean, 5 minutes. It's
but
gonna be a long ride. Yeah.
If I remember, this is the section of the map where you really want to build all that combo, though. The later parts of the map gets a little bit dicey, but this is just kind of consistency bait. And for once, the at gap favors iicookie.
It did for a minute, but after that break and after a couple of these at drops, looking like it'll flip back towards Rat.
Are we about to see a PSA for why you should practice tiebreaker?
Yeah, right. Kind of looking like it so far. About to break the 300 combo threshold. Still early in the map, but you know, all of this is gonna matter so much here in bolstering a combo score lead. Yeah, a little bit of a miss aim. Really strange spot, in my opinion, to miss aim too. Those are the jumps I would have expected, you know, either player to have a little bit more trouble with adjusting to the map.
Oh, and Rack another one. Miss. Oh my goodness.
It's these like stats out of these sliders, which I think maybe anticipating that he's gonna have to move his cursor a little faster. Cookie does miss, so I mean,
yeah, it does find a miss rate on that circle that was a little bit hidden. And we haven't mentioned it, but Cookie is playing with hidden, and there are some overlaps, but Rack with another miss.
Yeah, of course. I definitely agree with Cookie picking the hidden here.
Rack is just leaving the door open. I think after that 300 combo, he has basically not another miss.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is, again, like you were saying, these free combo sections are, you know, that's what determines the winner of tiebreakers like this at this SR. And
yeah, this is
with Cookie holding.
This isn't just uncharacteristic. This is a complete and utter collapse. 20,000 points with half the map left. Another miss from Rack.
Rack's aim is not delivering at the moment.
Another slider break cheating it.
Lots of under aims, lots of, you know, not showing the confidence in some of these previous aim consistency pits. I do think it's gonna be tough with it already halfway done now for Rat to even try to mount some sort of comeback if Cookie continues to hold.
Okay, we're back in. Skip button. Oh my god, Rack broke again. 500 combo out of Cookie.
And for all we know, he may have broken a couple more times. It's a pretty massive collapse. Cookie does break, but Rack is still breaking.
Trading
so it's
it back 80,000 with a third of the map left. Sure, that's still plenty, but Rack has got to lock in. You don't want to be in a position like this with 80% of the map left. Trading breaks like this only favors who's already ahead. And Cookie is in a comfortable position. Another break from Rack. This is unbelievable.
Cookie, surprisingly enough, given the state of this match thus far, Cookie far and away looking like the less comfortable player, but every hit since the beginning, Cookie has slowly started to come away with, you know, the comfort factor, the I should be winning some of these factor, and, you know, 90k score lead with how much left is in the map. It's really tough.
A break from Rack that could very well be it. Every single break from Rack could spell the end of his winner's bracket run. And there's not much map left, and Cookie is finding the combo, finding the space. Rack with another miss. Another! The name didn't even flash because it happened again so soon.
Yeah. We didn't even get to hear Mambo.
I can't believe my eyes. And this map, I believe this is the outro. This is it.
Yeah, it's
over. The match is over. Cookie's
And
shaking.
I don't think Cookie would know either. There wasn't a break recently that would have let him know.
Does not know that this is it. They might have turned on the leaderboard and seen it.
Yeah, maybe.
But this is it. In a match where the improbable has happened, we have just witnessed the impossible. Cookie beats Rack. Rack to losers bracket with Noom.
God. I'm just gonna keep thinking that precision no mod. It was
My God.
It's crazy the route we had to take to get to that specific outcome. Cookie taking it. And taking it pretty comfortably on that tiebreaker, to be honest. Didn't look like Rack had a foothold in that map. Definitely having the nerves seep in a little more than you would have wanted, and you know, he overcame that.
I cannot believe my eyes. 3 match points and then tiebreaker go to Cookie.
Cookie popping off in chat right now.
and the number 26 seed advances to semi-finals, awaiting the winner of Fruit versus Mikan. How far can this go? How far will the underdog story run? And how far will Rack need to go if they want to make it to move bracket? He awaits the winner of Donnie versus... I still don't know their name. I still don't know their name.
Was it? Oh, nodding. You're gonna go on nodding to Brian. Yeah. No, nodding Mikure Asu in chat. Yeah, no, that is it. Okay, we've already said it multiple times now, but yeah, lower bracket is not. I mean, it's never where you want to be, but with how this winner's bracket has gone, if you go there now, you fucked up. It's rough.
It is a war zone, and only 2 players are making it out.
Yeah, to think that now, you know, we're looking at 5 players left in the winner's bracket, one of them securing their spot into the final bracket. And then, you know, the rest are gonna have to fight it out at that point. It's crazy.
This is an unbelievable bracket that I'm looking at right now. That Devi versus Noom match, and then we're gonna get Rack versus Vinci's in lower bracket too.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm still just thinking of how that match went. Again, props to Cookie. You're in chat right now.
Cookie,
insane play. And Rack, if you're in chat,
and Cookie,
you did great too. And I love you.
The most crucial. No, we're fine. We just keep the pool that we have. The star bidding was always going to go up. It's fine. But the no mod 5 being the deciding match that early pick, that falters, that stumbling from Rack, ended up being the decider. This match would have ended 5-0 if that match went the other way.
Right? You'd almost have to expect it. Yeah, because getting up to a 2-0 lead that early and then, you know, maybe securing one more point somewhere.
If everything else went the same way, I'm pretty sure it would have been 5-0.
For sure.
Yeah, and that was
well done.
That was 6,000 points. My God.
Alright, so do we have
getting some water?
Perfect.
Before I start trying to commentate the next match.
Yeah, that works. I already got water. Sounds good.